We say what they can't radio.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to season 3 of Basketball Our Way.
We're super excited.
It's been a long summer. Oh, they got a crowd. They got claps and cheers.
Moving on up.
Yo, season 3 of Basketball Our Way. Yo, our dad was like writing out the show the other day, and I was like, I wrote on the top of the paper like, oh, it's season 3. I remember when we started, and I barely liked you.
Me?
I'm playing.
I gave birth to you. You don't remember that?
We spoke about this. If you're still in pain, we not far from St. John's. We go back, we get a lawsuit, we get things going. If you still got the afterbirth effects of
I
having
do.
me. But
I'm going through postpartum 24 years later.
But the NBA is back.
Yes.
College basketball is back. We back in full effect. There's actually basketball on about 16 to 17 channels every night.
Can't even keep up.
If you got cable. But what's going on, Ma? How was your summer?
My summer was pretty good. It was good. I mean, my team lost. RIP to the Cavs. It's over. 1-10 is over. But before we move forward with this basketball, I just like to say one thing. For all African American men and women, please go get tested for cancer. I lost a very, 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 very close cousin of mine's in October. That was really hard for my family. However, he's in God's hands, and he's doing better than us. However, it was really, really, really hard for us. But please go get it. It's a scary thing. A lot of people don't like going to the doctors, but y'all need to go. You have families, you have mothers and fathers and wives and children or whatever. People who love you, you have to go get checked, please.
So let's get into our a-hole of the week. I think, first of all, shout out to the Wades, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union Wade. Shout out to them. They had a baby via surrogate, but they are my a-holes of the week. Please explain to me. I just need an explanation. Why are y'all in the hospital? Why does Gabrielle Union have on a nightgown, a smock from the hospital, like she actually gave birth and pushed? Why does Dwayne Wade have his shirt off with the baby laying up against his skin? I just want to know why they're in the hospital.
It was crazy. I mean,
if you didn't read the caption, you would have sworn she just went through 48 hours of labor.
Before,
if you didn't read the caption,
when you said to me, I said when they had a damn baby, I watch her all the time. She never looked pregnant. You said, "Mom, read the caption," because if you don't read it, you would really think that she done gave birth and she just looked worn out. She ain't had no makeup on.
She was sweating. Her hair wasn't done. You'd have swore she
crazy.
Went through about 48 hours of labor. I didn't understand what was going on. I don't know if it was maybe a Halloween thing or they was playing a role. I'm still confused.
But their relationship is so dope, and they just have a good time. So I'm sure Gabrielle said, "Listen, this is what we're gonna do, Dwayne Wade." He probably like, "Listen, I'm in the season." She said, "Listen, y'all ain't going nowhere anyway. So I need you to be here at the birth of our daughter." From our surrogate.
It was Dwayne Wade's last dance, and he just danced his way to the hospital with his shirt off, the barn with his baby.
But congratulations.
They had a lot of fertility issues. Shout out to them. Who's your a-hole of the week?
You know what? I'm not going to say I have an a-hole of the week, but what I do have is, I just want to say this. I am so sick of black people taking bullshit from Donald Trump. I've watched, he disrespected three black women over like this week. Sit down. You asking stupid questions, or you stupid. Say something back. I don't give a shit if he's the president. He has no respect. You don't get respect. I don't care who. My mother taught me from young. You give respect, you get respect. So, with that being said, say something back to him. He totally disrespect these women.
Facts.
Like they're nothing. They got to talk back. They just standing there. She sat down. April Ryan, she sat her ass down. There's no way I would have sat down. They would have been dragging me out of the White House.
Shoeless, because I'd have been throwing shoes.
It's sad, and that just pissed me off. I get it. Is there's a certain kind of etiquette you're supposed to follow when you're in the White House, but when
now when you disrespect it,
when the president himself has absolutely none, all bets is off. You're getting disrespected.
All right, let's get into some basketball.
Yes, let's get into some basketball.
Let's get into my top 3 surprises of the season. I would have to go with Toronto. The Bucks.
I'm definitely surprised and happily surprised. And Denver. I am happily surprised about Denver too.
Now let me tell you something. Toronto, Toronto looks like a whole new team, and the only thing that changed was what, 2 players. They added Danny Green and Kawhi Leonard this summer.
That's all they needed.
They added those 2 guys.
They never had a superstar.
Kyle Lowry looks like a different player. He looks like a point guard. He can go out there and facilitate. He's averaging almost 12 assists. They look like a brand new team, and they only changed 2 players.
But
bringing in a guy who was a solidified star, like a real
my
one.
point. That's why they are where they are. They never had. They had 2. To me, they never had a Batman. They had 2 Robins with DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. Now Kyle Lowry can play freely, and he don't have to feel like he has to be the budding star and take over. And then you got Kawhi Leonard, who's clearly a star.
Yeah, that's clearly a star.
And then you got Green. Don't give up on him. He shoots the lights out on that 3-point shot.
He's not only bringing his, the fact that he can shoot the basketball, but he's also bringing the fact that, he's a seasoned player.
He's a champion.
He's a champion, and he has that type of attitude that he brings to the locker room.
Because he scored how many threes he hit on LeBron and them?
That year?
Oh,
yeah,
my
that was
God.
ridiculous. I didn't even know his last name, and then he came and did that to us. But Kawhi's averaging 26 and 8 boards, 3 assists. Kyle Lowry with 18 points and 11 assists a game. And then Ibaka for them is a real big shocker because he's averaging 18 points and 8 boards and 2 blocks.
And he didn't do that last year.
He's able, and I'm telling you, when the attention is pulled away from certain guys by Kawhi, where he's able to bring guys out the paint, or he's able to make guys have to defend
play
him
freely.
These other guys are able to really do things. Like Ibaka's been playing like crazy well. My DraftKings is crazy right now. I pick him every night. He had 30 a few nights ago. Like, he's playing well for them. But let's go.
Yeah, because they sure stomped all over the Lakers.
Let's move on to the Bucks. The Bucks, another team, they look good this year. I didn't expect anything less, but they look really good.
I didn't expect anything less, but I didn't expect for them to be this. I didn't expect this right now.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to happen so soon, but that's kind of scary.
It is.
I like to see, like, if a team is struggling right now, which a lot of basketball fans don't understand, is literally has been like 15 games, 20
at the most. Yep.
Like, if a team is struggling right now, is growing pains, and they're trying to get some camaraderie and things like that within the season, but when a team is playing this well, this early, it's kind of...
What's going to happen?
Yeah, what's going to happen
So that means there is some hope for the Lakers?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely some hope for the Lakers.
Because God knows we couldn't guard a damn baby.
Of course, the Greek Freak looks like the Greek Freak 2.0. He looks better this year. That's one thing I like about play. He keeps getting better.
Yeah.
Every year.
As he should. But that's the idea.
Yeah, he keeps getting better.
He's not complacent. He wants to be a champion. He wants to win.
Middleton has stepped into that role as saying, like, yo, I can score the basketball, and I'm going to do that. Middleton has stepped into that role. Of course, they look a lot better. And, of course, our another surprise is Denver.
Yeah,
Denver, I think, is second or third in the West.
And
they look...
And, baby, they had Uncle Drew pissed off the other night. He was so mad. He threw the ball in the stand, which was, kind of emotional. But you keep saying that is an unwritten rule.
There are unspoken rules in basketball.
Listen, you guard me until you see double zeros. Game is over. Fourth quarter's over. You gotta defend. I don't care. I'm gonna dunk the ball.
Listen, people know there are unspoken rules.
I'm dunking the ball.
When they don't use them, when it's to their advantage.
I'm dunking the ball.
If every other night when you play and it's the end of the game, and let's say you already know the win is solidified or whatever it may be, you don't shoot the basketball.
I'm doing a windmill.
Then tonight, you got 48.
I'm dunking from the free throw line.
Then tonight you got 48. So now you want to shoot the basketball.
I'm dunking from the free throw line. Guard me.
It's
That's it.
unspoken rules.
I don't
But
care.
you see, in that little bit of time that you have left when it's the end of the game like that, there's also people kind of lay off. People get hurt in those situations as well. You have to be careful. He did some girl stuff. I can't say the B word. I don't curse in front of you. But that's what he did.
Sweet.
That's what he did. He wouldn't have did that if he had 12. He had 48. He was trying to get 50.
That probably be the only time he's going to get 50 ever.
He wouldn't have did that if he had 12.
But listen, my thing is this. I get what you're saying, the unspoken rule. I don't believe in it. I'm dunking. I'm doing a windmill. I'm doing whatever. Off the backboard, I'm dunking the ball. I don't care. But what happened to the first 48? Uncle Drew, you wasn't mad when he scored 48 points. He was mad because he got. First of all, we know Uncle Drew is not a great defender. He don't play defense. So you was mad because he scored 48 points on you. He wanted to score 50. Derrick Rose had a 50-point night. Why can't Murray have a 50-point night?
Listen, I'm not hating on Murray. Like I said, he wouldn't have did it if he'd had 12. He wouldn't have been trying to get 14. No, he had 48. He did it to try to get 50. That's That's the only reason he did it. Everybody,
Listen,
no,
do
it's
it
a
again, Maury. I'm
unspoken
happy.
rule.
I'm happy you did that.
You
That was
can't
great.
do that.
Well, you know what? That unspoken rule need to be spoken then, because I'm dunking the ball.
Don't do that. You're lucky I done knocked you out the air. Dude. Oh, I'm getting suspended 2 games and I'm fine. I'm good. I got a sneaker deal. I'll be back 2 games later. You don't do that. Our top 3 letdowns. Like I predicted, the Rockets are 4-10.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I did not predict that.
Dust,
I did not.
Dust, if you out there, you know who you are.
Who?
Wherever Melo goes, he brings the chicken wings and fried rice with him. If you out there, you know exactly I'm talking to you.
Yeah, Melo
That's
got
all
that.
I gotta say. I love Melo, but baby,
Yeah, Melo is not good, man. I don't. He needs to go overseas. Him and Steph. What is his name?
yo, go with Marbury.
Marbury.
And they'll give you a statue too.
Yeah.
They'll give you.
And
a
you know what,
statue over there,
Marbury?
too.
Yo, Marbury be on the gram talking a lot of shit about LeBron. Yo, stop talking about LeBron.
Yo, if I was Zion Williams' parents, I would file a complaint against him. I think it's something going on. Something ain't right in the water. Because he's just a little too obsessive with this little boy.
Oh.
What's the name? Marbury.
He's
Zion
obsessed.
is the best.
Oh, he's
gonna
is?
be best.
I didn't see that. I know he was talking crap about LeBron though. Like
The crap he's talking about LeBron is in reference to
I didn't see that.
Zion. Yes, ma.
Yeah,
yes.
that's kind of crazy. But you
Yeah,
know he was eating Vaseline,
Yeah, I don't know.
so he's crazy.
Maybe now he's drinking baby oil or something. I don't know.
He's crazy.
Listen.
but that's where this dude needs to go.
Yo, I'm telling
Carmelo is y'all not
Yo,
gonna win with Carmelo.
I don't know.
That was a dumb trade.
You got rid of your bench. You got rid of Trevor Ariza,
Yes.
3-point shooters to
And
go
the
get this
two
dude.
great defenders.
To go get 2 great defenders to go get this dude
Who don't play defense.
Now you bringing him off the bench.
He got 2
He's
points.
not productive off the bench. Like you know what? Let me tell you something, Rockets. Put him on one and get him out of here. I don't.
And let me tell you something. Magic Johnson better not bring him to LA. LeBron better not say, I want to play with my friend. Go overseas and play with
I want to
LeBron.
play with my friend.
Do not bring him to LA because we don't want him here. We don't want him in LA.
Everybody be so hype about Hoodie Mello in the summer. I ain't never seen Hoodie Mello in regular season.
Me neither.
I ain't never seen
He
him.
ain't never see himself in the regular season as Hoodie Mello.
Another biggest letdown for right now.
He's a bum.
The Pelicans.
I'm not
The
surprised.
Pelicans are not playing well. I don't know what's right. I don't know. Maybe
Anthony Davis need to come to LA. That's the problem. He needs to leave.
So what happens to the Pelicans when he goes to LA?
That's a personal. Did LeBron care about what happened to the Cleveland Cavaliers?
That's true. Shout out to
Listen,
them though.
and you know what? I just got to say this. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, LeBron is not the GOAT." Let's be real. When Michael Jordan left the Bulls, did the Bulls go 1-10? Did the Bulls coach get fired the following 2
He
weeks
got
in?
fired 2 weeks into the season, bro.
Did any of that happen?
He barely made it to
No.
summer camp.
LeBron left a team and he destroyed the whole franchise.
No, but
it's over. They don't
but-
even have a franchise no more.
Well, I don't know what's
Then
wrong.
you got J.R. Smith
He want to trade.
acting, dude. If you
He got the audacity.
you know
I
how
say
they say-
trade him to a liquor store.
You know
That's
how
what
they
I
say kids need to be seen and not heard. He needs to be seen and shut the hell up and not even talk. Like, who are you to ask for a trade? Who wants you?
But do you think
You'll be you can't, I'm not even gonna say you could be a good locker room person because you're an asshole.
No, because you go out and party every night.
No, you can't even be like a good vet in the locker room because you're an idiot.
But yeah, the Pelicans have a problem. This is a team last year that swept Portland in the playoffs. This is a team last year who looked like they had so much potential, and then they come into this season and it's looking like I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't know either, but
I know for a fact that
I know Anthony
Anthony Davis
Davis
is gonna want to leave.
Oh,
I know
he's
that
out of
for a
there. He's
fact.
coming to LA.
So you think that Pelicans should just start from scratch?
They need to do something. I don't care what they do. That's not my problem. They got billions and billions of dollars. Make it happen over there.
And last but not least, the Wizards.
Yeah.
The Wizards are 2-8.
You know why, right? Because John Wall. Remember when
That
John
locker
Wall?
room. That locker room is.
Remember when John Wall
Let me
was
tell you
injured?
something. That locker room is Kingston Park. I don't know.
Yeah,
That
it's
locker room is
horrible.
bad. Like, you remember when he got injured, he wasn't playing it. Like, everybody eat all this. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Hashtag team.
I don't know what's going on in that locker room.
Hashtag we won. But he got y'all all Rolexes. Did you get your Rolexes back?
Listen,
That's the
this is
question I want to know from
This is a
John
question
Wall.
about the Wizards. I need an answer. Who is better, Bradley Beal or John Wall?
John Wall. He's better. I'm sorry,
I
John
don't
Wall
think-
is better.
I
I think.
Listen, I don't think the Wizards know who's better. I don't
I
think
think
the
if
Wizards
John
have
Wall
defined who's
leave
better.
that team and go somewhere else where John Wall, let me tell you what he needs. And I don't even want him to come to I don't want him to come to the Lakers. I don't
Yeah.
want him to. But if John Wall did come to the Lakers and he's playing under LeBron James, the King James, I think it'd be different. I think he needs that type of leadership because right now he thinks he's the man because that's his team. That's what he was told. That's what they tell him. But if he leaves and he comes and goes somewhere where he has a real superstar that he can play side by side, I think he'd be better. Right now, he is wasting his time over there. He needs to leave that team, or they need to get rid of him.
Yeah, I don't.
They're not going to be no better. If he's there, it's not going to work.
The Wizards look horrible. They look horrible defensively. Like sometimes teams have a problem with having to adjust on the offensive end and trying to figure out what's going to work. But they look horrible defensively. They can't stay in front of nobody. They can't protect the rim. They can't do anything.
And they're young. They're a young team.
Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. Definitely needs to be a change of scenery.
John Wall needs
I agree with you on
needs
that.
to do something different.
So one of my top, it's crazy because the breaking news everybody heard that Jimmy Butler he's in the city of brotherly love right now, but
God help the city.
that was one of my big topics today. Like, what is Minnesota going to do with Jimmy Butler? And then I wake up,
he's gone.
and he's gone.
Breaking news.
Like I wake up and he's gone. So number one, do you think the trade was a good trade?
I think it was it can be a good
I'd
trade,
say
but
on the Sixers end, it was a very good trade.
listen, I think it could be a good trade. But my thing is, I really would have loved to know what was the conversation moving forward. Like, what did these executives over in Philly say to Jimmy Butler? Like, listen, dude, you're coming here. We need you to understand
Your
role, and your role is not the star. That's it. Sometimes you gotta that's the problem. You can't pussyfoot with these superstars. They make millions and millions of dollars. Be straight with them. You are not the superstar on this team.
Facts. Who was that? OK in 13.
What is that?
76ers gave up nothing to get Jimmy Butler.
Nothing. And
People
that's why they don't care.
They gave up a 2022 pick. Yeah, but their core guys are under 25. So
Exactly.
Who cares
Exactly.
what that their core guys are still going to be youthful.
And listen,
come
and that's the
2020.
problem. 76ers didn't take a loss.
Yeah, they didn't.
Because they'll get rid of his ass.
And we were just talking about before the show, if he does come and start acting stupid, we still have Jimmy Butler. We can still get rid of him and get something.
Exactly.
We still have Jim. They didn't give up anything for him. And then a lot of question was talking about.
I knew it was Khalif, but she didn't know that's Khalif.
Oh, he's I'm supposed to know what your Instagram name is.
Exactly, right?
I know exactly who you are. Anyway, Khalif, don't play with me, y'all. Black people.
Black people.
Threatening you through Instagram.
Threatening you through Instagram.
Nah, but they didn't give up anything to get this dude.
They
and there
did
was a lot
not.
of talk about Fultz. What do you think is going to happen with Fultz come this season? Do you think?
Well, hold on. This is what I want y'all to know is everybody that comes, every star or
Any player
that come to the 76ers and they drink the water, what happens? Jimmy Butler gonna be injured next week.
We spoke about this. You can't just say
shall
that
be.
like that.
It is the truth. Let's just call it what it is.
You think you're gonna be injured?
Watch. He gonna either fake an injury when they tell him.
I don't think this table is wood. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
He's gonna either fake an injury when they tell him that he's not the. Listen, this is what you want to do. This is what's in the boom 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 team, and that's going to be the issue. Is him and B going to be able to get along?
Khalif asks, do you think he's gonna mesh well? First of all, that's number one. You think he's gonna mesh well?
If it's said to him from the gate when he walked his ass in that facility, listen, have a seat. This is what it is. This is your role. He has to accept that, and if he don't accept that, then he'll be on TV talking about.
He is gonna have to check his ego, definitely.
Right, because if he doesn't, he's going to be on the chopping block again. And we don't want you in LA, Jimmy.
This is a question.
We don't got time. We already got a bunch of knuckleheads over there now.
Listen, this is a question coming from Minnesota. Period. We all know that he was kind of upset. We spoke about this earlier with Dre. Yeah. He was upset about the payday that Wiggins got. Mm-hmm. He said he works harder than everybody, and we know he's not better than Towns. We know that, but
he got to think about the longevity.
I don't feel like Wiggins
and the youthfulness of Wiggins. That's what it was about.
okay, put it like this. I know a
And the
lot of
upside,
people.
you got to think about the upside of Wiggins because Wiggins been in the league.
I agree with you. I agree with the upside. I don't feel like, and I guess I have to agree with Steven Jackson on this when they was beefing on Instagram. I just don't feel like Wiggins got that thing about him that's gonna make him reach that next level. I feel like he's a talented guy. Look at his look. Let's look at just body types. Let's look at Wiggins and the Greek Freak.
Well,
what makes them different?
Their bodies.
No. It's an attitude. That's what makes
their
them
willingness
different.
to be great.
Yes, it's the attitude. He doesn't have that.
Yeah,
he don't have that. So I see his upside, but he don't has that. He don't have that. He don't have it. I don't feel like he has that thing that's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get it. I'm better. And then playing next to, he thinks Towns is a bum. Khalif thinks Towns is a bum.
Thank you.
And playing next to Towns, I don't think he's gonna have to have it because it's like he's solidified as the best player on this team, and that's it. But I don't know how he's gonna mesh with. I don't know how he's gonna mesh.
It's not. It's gonna be a train wreck. But they want to get rid of. They not see. First of all, the 76ers are champion. That's a championship contender team. So they're gonna bring Jimmy. Yeah, over in the East, that's the King is not
an Eastern Conference team.
Okay, Eastern Conference championship contenders.
Okay,
because the King is not there no more. So now that the King is not there, it's up for grabs. Anybody can get it. Simple and plain. But what I'm saying is this: they got him over there. They're gonna wait to see just what happens. As soon as they feel that their area is getting like it's some chemistry problems and things is not going right, he's the hell up out of there. There's no loss.
I agree with you.
They didn't give up nothing.
I agree with you. So what's going on with Scary Terry over in Boston? Terry Rozier.
He's mad. He wants more minutes. And listen, this is how I look at it. Did he do a good job last year? Well, because people got to remember, I had this conversation. Kyrie Irving played. He only missed 22 games out of 82 games.
Yeah.
So let's not forget that he got them to the promised land. Yeah. They just couldn't get over. Couldn't get over to the milk and honey.
And that's what I mean by like I hear a lot of rumors about just in Boston in general saying like, oh, they don't need Kyrie. I'm like, yo, I've seen this dude in Game 7s. I've seen this dude deep in the playoffs. Like I've seen him. This dude he's not. He folded
like a damn piece of paper in Game 7.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
They can also attribute that to his youth.
Yeah, listen, I'm not negating. That's what I'm saying. But my thing is, you got to prove yourself. You had the opportunity. Tatum was a beast.
But I think Tatum got like the opportunity that Tatum had was a direct run soon as Hayward hit the ground game 1,
which was earlier.
Yeah, and Tatum had a lot of opportunity to prove himself and to go through his growing pains as well.
Yes,
I don't feel like
because when he dunked on LeBron and then chest pump, yo,
what you want to do?
I was so mad. And then, I watched all the highlights. So they just kept showing that.
You felt mentally abused.
I thought I was going to need counseling. I was so mad.
But for real, I don't feel like I think Terry Rozier should get out of there.
I think he should. But what I mean is this: he has to understand he's not going to get those minutes
and
like that.
And that's why I think he should get out of there.
I think he should leave
to reach his full potential.
He got to leave.
He got to leave so he can play.
If he thinks he's a starting, what is his position? Point guard. If he thinks he's a starting point guard in this league, then he needs to leave Boston.
Now that I don't think.
What?
But
a starting point guard? No, listen. If he thinks he's a starting point guard in this league, he needs to leave Boston. But you're not going to get Kyrie Irving's minutes. Kyrie Irving was scoreless in the first half. Second half of the last game he played, he's dropped 39 points.
Also, Terry Rozier, listen, bro. Kyrie Irving is built like a kindergarten. I don't know how long he gonna be playing. You might be right back up in there before you know it.
Yeah, that is
You about to jump shit before you even know this dude.
Just trip him in practice. That's
I'm
all.
telling you, he gets injured every year, so you
Trip
never
him
know.
Trip him in practice is over.
How long this dude gonna be around?
And then look, and then you're right. And then if you get that opportunity to come and play, and you in another Game 6 or Game 7, show up. Because you didn't show up, Scary Terry.
Yeah, I agree with you. He definitely folded. We contribute that to his age and his youth, but
he didn't show up.
He didn't show up. And that's what I say about, like, I even look at Hayward. And I haven't seen. Listen, I haven't seen what I've seen from Kyrie and him, and I've seen him in the playoffs.
I don't think
Kyrie, as much as I can't stand his afro wearing self.
No, he cut it.
Oh, he did cut it.
You got to Caesar mine on need you.
He was looking like he should be in the Negro League with the afro and the mustache.
But see, he cut it thinking. I guess he thought like it was gonna help him play better.
Listen, it's one thing I know for sure. It's only one person.
Like LeBron went back to the headband. Headband Braun.
That's because his barber's on vacation.
Or maybe it's because he in LA. He ain't got a barber over there yet.
That's why his barber didn't relocate to LA yet. That's why he went back to the headband. But nah, for real, it's only one dude on that team who I know when it comes down to the end, to the grind, when it comes down to that point where you need a basket, you need a big play, and that's Kyrie Irving.
100%.
That's the only dude on that team.
I'm putting the ball in his. Even if let me tell you something, and I love LeBron like cook food on a Sunday. Even if him and LeBron are both in the game, I'm giving the ball to if it's a shot where like he can't drive to the basket, LeBron can't drive to the basket. I don't want him to shoot me no three. I'm living and dying with a shot from Kyrie Irving at the 3-point line. Not doing that with LeBron. Now, if it's a drive, of course I'm gonna go with LeBron. Then again, I'm questioning that too because LeBron free throws is horrible. He lost that game against the Spurs because he missed free throws.
But last shots or last possessions are more than just.
It's
shots.
hard. It's hard.
It's about decision making too.
Exactly, it is. And LeBron, he do make the best. He's more.
In my personal opinion, he makes good decisions. He might not be always aggressive, but it's not a bad decision.
No, that's true.
But yeah, I don't. And moving to this melodrama.
The melodrama is this: he went to New York. He chased the check. He got a check. Now he just going to just bounce around trying to go to teams, but he think he's got the better opportunity to win a championship. And every team he touched turns to shit. Okay? Because, am I not mistaken, what was the Rockets thing last year?
Had a good year last year.
Were they number one?
Were they number one? They was definitely top two.
It was 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Now they are they even on the list?
It's early. But you can definitely see that.
But you know what? I want them to keep losing because see, in the West Coast, it's very hard to get in the playoffs. So the longer these teams suffer and they have these issues, that's a better chance for the Lakers to get in the playoffs because of that.
She been wanting to talk about the Lakers for the last 30 minutes.
Lakers,
so let's get into it.
My boy look good in that yellow, that gold, and that purple. Like he just.
It's a basketball game.
His sneakers
not a fashion show.
Oh, it's definitely a fashion show.
It's a basketball game. Not
you see him? He be
show.
swagged up when he come out on that court. He be dancing. He be like.
So let's just.
I love LeBron. I'm sorry.
Let's dissect that a little bit. We got the big move to LA. We all know what was going down.
Yes.
But let's dissect it. What do you? Who's been your biggest surprise for LA so far?
Lance make you dance.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll say McGee for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
McGee.
I forgot about McGee.
McGee with the stupid one dread in the back of his head.
He got those gold teeth.
He got gold. He played with them?
Yes, he plays with them.
That's legal. You can do that in the NBA.
Shelby, yes.
Because they tell you can't tattoo something on your body. They
own you. They own you. Shout out to J.R. Smith. But first of all,
don't get no shout out.
Why you put that big ass Supreme going up? Like you got like 8 kids. Like what are you doing?
It came with a check.
That was dumb. He needed to get that covered up. Cover your face while you at it. While you on the bench sitting at the end of the gym.
But other say, yeah, McGee's been the biggest surprise. He's
averaging
shots.
a double, and he's leading the league in block shots. So you're right. I am kind of surprised with that as well.
Lance is like, let me see.
But he do some clown shit though. Like he beat Urkel. He was like this one time with the ball. He lost the ball. And then gonna look at he's a clown.
That's Lance.
But he's funny.
I think the biggest thing, my opinion, when it comes to Lance, is when you try to stop him from being Lance.
It don't
that's
work.
When you get in trouble.
You have to let him be.
Let me tell you something. He's gonna go out there. He's gonna play hard for you. He's gonna put it on the line. He's gonna play hard, and he's gonna try his best to make the right decisions. When you try to remove who he is from him, you're gonna get in trouble.
You are.
That's him. Let him be him.
You have to. I agree.
That's Lance.
I just think
I'm happy that problem is Ingram.
I'm happy. Oh, he needs to go. But
what?
I think he needs to go.
We don't agree on this.
We don't. I thought about it over and over again. You got to remember, him and LeBron plays the same position. Point forward. They play the same position. I just think that you get rid of him. You get 2 more. They do.
maybe that's my issue. I don't necessarily think that Ingram is a point forward. He's a scoring forward. It's nothing point about him.
They got him down as a point forward.
They do that with anybody who tall could dribble.
Well, he's a point forward.
He ain't no point forward.
And LeBron is a point forward / center / or coach, GM, nutritionist. That's LeBron. But he got to go. Get some more pieces for him. However, I do like the fact that they changed up the lineup and got Rondo coming off the bench because I think Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, Rondo has come off the bench. Lonzo got to play.
Lonzo has to play, and I think the game goes a little bit more smoother with Lonzo in. The reason why, to me personally, Rondo holds the ball too long. He dribbles too much.
Rondo gonna try to set up the play. Then when he can, he gonna hold it even longer.
Yes,
try to
instead of passing it and
hold it and hold
it's
it
annoying.
And hold it and he's a dribble.
It's
head.
annoying. So him coming off and if you notice, him coming off the bench has made it a little bit better.
Because
he's
when he come off
more.
the bench with that second unit,
It's different.
It's different. But yeah, let me tell you something. I feel like personally that this team is gonna die and live by Lonzo. I already know what Rondo. I already know what LeBron is gonna be capable of doing. Whatever happens with Ingram, but Lonzo is definitely going to be here in the long run.
And Kuzma.
And Kuzma. But Lonzo has to develop. He has to have that attitude like he is good.
But I think now he will because last year, with in addition to his dumbass father, it was all about Lonzo.
And what happened to him? They kidnapped him or something? I ain't seen him.
Listen, LeBron, let me tell you what happened. The King came back. The King came to LA. It's showtime. And I don't even see him at the games. Or if he's at the games, they don't even put no cameras on him.
They told media and press, don't put the camera on him. Don't talk to him. He don't do no interviews.
Because
don't go to his house.
Because hold on, why are they interviewing LeVar Ball? Did you notice that after every game? You don't play. You are a joke. So the King is there. I do know. The King is there now.
People gonna watch it. I'll watch it. It's funny. Him with his yellow teeth up there.
Looking stupid.
Looking dumb.
The King is there now. The King said, listen, I'm not coming to this shit. I'm not dealing with this stupid, corny dude. So please do not have him.
They kidnapped him.
They need to keep him kidnapped.
They kidnapped him.
Because see now.
Oh, you see, the youngest one decided to go back to college.
As he should.
Back to high school, finish out high school.
He should. Because his father convinced him to go overseas. Bring your dumb ass back to America and go to school, finish school, and see if you can get into a good college. And he probably will. The thing is this. Lonzo now can play freely. Because it's not about Lonzo.
But you know what I think also? Even what you say, I still don't think he plays freely. I think last year scarred him. I'm telling you, it scarred his ego. Let me tell you something. It was more press for. I've never seen so much press for, and I like Lonzo, but he ain't Zion. Like, I love Lonzo. It was so much press for him every day, for his father every day.
But that's because he needed to tell his father, listen, Dad, don't come back,
When
man.
he played bad, it was like front page news. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's because a lot of it had to do it because of his father.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm like, yo, I feel like he got a lot of rebuilding, like confidence wise.
I think he'll be fine. Listen. The one thing that we know that LeBron is capable of doing is bringing a team. Look what he did to these. Look what he did to Cleveland.
Yeah, you know what he did to Cleveland.
What he do?
He let them give Trisha Thompson $85 million. That's what he did to Cleveland. He didn't have Cleveland best interest when it came to that.
And listen, and at the end of the day, he wasn't supposed to.
Oh my God.
He wasn't supposed. Look what they did to him. Listen, you know what he probably
$85 million.
That's not his money.
Access to a Kardashian. Gave him access to be on mainstream media cheating in the club.
Well, look, that's what those white girls get. That's what those white girls get. Stay away from our brothers. Y'all want to mess with our brothers? We gonna cheat. They gonna cheat on y'all. Okay, now moving forward. I don't care.
Okay.
They devils.
Anyway.
Some of them are.
Anyway.
There's some nice ones.
Moving on.
Okay.
Moving right along real fast out of here. You play all day. Nah, moving on.
I say what I want with no apologies. I'm not apologizing.
No, but for real. Yeah, Lonzo, with the distraction of his dad, can have a good season.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about this whole situation with Durant.
Durant's
He's
leaving.
thinking about all the money he's going to get this summer.
And he should.
That was quoted.
They should back up the Brinks truck and give that man his money because he deserved every bit of it. That's right. Give it all to him. That's right. He deserved it. I don't like him because he did some cupcake shit, but he deserved that money. He's the second best player in the world.
Yo, tell you what, Khalif said, yo, E, you got engaged to LeBron in the low.
Sure did.
Nah, but yeah, he's up out of there.
Savannah is out of here.
The only good
just
thing,
kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
The only good thing about this is that we know, proven fact, that Golden State can be good without him. Yeah. It's just that, like, now Golden State becomes a team that's actually beatable again if he does leave.
Of course.
let me tell you something. There's a lot of teams around this league and they're good. Nobody could beat them dudes, man.
Listen, I had the same conversation.
Nobody could beat them dudes.
With LeVar Moore. And I said to him, look, let me tell you something, bro. Because when we start talking about basketball, that's my bro. He'd be like, yo, let me tell you, bro. But like, I'm a girl. But the thing is this, I said, I don't care what you think about the Greek Freak. I don't care what you say about Boston. And I don't like the Warriors. They are unbeatable. You're not going to beat them. You're not beating them. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
It's not. And I don't like to put any type of major injuries on people, but it's going to need some major injury.
I told you, you're not supposed to even say that out loud. Unspoken rule. You don't speak about a basketball player getting injured into the air. You can't speak it into the universe.
All I said is Jimmy Butler should not drink the water in Philly. Because every time that happens, somebody gets injured and they out for a whole season. But all I'm saying is this. No one is beating them. They're not. They're going to win the championship this year again. Not unless there's some major injuries on that team. And that's that.
Hopefully there isn't.
I don't want it. I don't want it to be.
Because actually, isn't Draymond Green out right now?
And Draymond Green is out, and Stephen Curry the other morning. I'm getting ready for work, and LeVar was like, "Yo, did you see what happened to He said, "Yo, I told you, I knew Milwaukee was going to beat the Warriors." I said, "Who was not playing?" He was like, "What you mean? Everybody played." I googled it. I said, "Dude." Stephen Curry had 10 points. He played 21 minutes. Something happened to Stephen Curry.
I really
and he got an injury. So I was like, I knew that. You're not going to tell me that this team was 134 to 111? That's a massacre playing against the Warriors. Draymond Green was out before that. Stephen Curry left. I don't know what the fuck Kevin Durant was doing. He had 17 points. I guess he said, shoot, I ain't busting my ass. I'm tired. I'm about to leave. All I'm thinking about is dollar signs. I'm leaving
my
anyway.
Haircut. Psych. Still don't get his haircut.
I'm leaving anyway.
Or brush.
Okay, let's just go into this halftime report for a second.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We gotta do halftime. We just gonna play the whole game.
And we're gonna
I forgot.
Listen, I'm tired. Where my ass is before. But it's just I just want to just briefly talk about
my other a-holes of the week. If you did not go vote the other day, you are the biggest a-hole walking the planet.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. I was going to vote. I had to come all over here from Jersey to come vote. And they flipped the paper around for me to sign my name. My pop's name was signed to vote. Now, let me tell you something. If Terry Powell go vote and you don't go vote, it's a problem.
And let's be clear. And hold on. Let me just make something clear.
He voted for Obama twice.
He did. But you know what? My thing is about this for people who don't vote. If you ask him why he don't vote, he's going to detail.
He has a very detailed
explain
reason.
To you why.
It's just not like F the white man. It ain't one of those.
My vote don't count. Like I don't like because you got to remember this. People say they vote don't count. My vote don't count. Then tell me why they are trying every which way to keep you from voting. If it don't count, they don't gotta try shit because your shit don't count.
And you want to know something as well? We all thought our vote didn't count, and then we woke up one morning and Trump was president.
Exactly.
Newsflash. It counts for something, man. So.
And over 2 million people did not vote during that election. And that's what Obama said. He said, why y'all mad? Y'all ain't vote. He wanted to say, what the fuck y'all mad for?
That's what he wanted to say.
Dumbass niggas. That's what he really wanted to say. And not ERNIGGA. Like, the hood way. Nigga. Not nigger.
With a cigarette in his mouth.
On the side.
Nah, but for real. If you didn't vote the other day, you're dumber than I thought. You're a lot dumber. Like I said, they flipped that paper around, and I see my father's little signature with the T and the little around it. And I was like, wow. I had to call him. You voted today? I thought somebody had came in there and forged his signature. I'm like, you voted? He was like, yes, child. Like, he voted all the time.
Yeah, like, hey, what do you mean?
Yeah, okay.
What are you asking me that stupid question for? But it was important. It was important to vote, and I'm happy that
The Democrats got the House.
Yeah, they did. And there's still things that's wavering.
Still counting votes for Georgia.
And they should. I would count every last damn vote to the end. That's right.
It's a lot of, and also too, God, I want to speak about something because I got to be honest. I got to the voting booth, right? And I got this paper. I got the ballot, and I'm scribbling these circles, and I'm going down all the Democrat circles. That's what my grandmother said. You filling everything Democrat to the bottom. So
I don't even know them. They don't care.
Guys,
He's a Democrat.
And this is going to be my goal going forward. We have to be more educated and just be more informed about who we're voting for.
Right, I agree.
I didn't even let me tell you something. Oh, I recognize Cuomo. That's about it. I didn't recognize no names on this piece of paper. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I don't know.
Well, I did because at work, me and my coworker, Marcella, like she tells me, like, we sit and we have like conversations before we start working about everything that's going on. She's very informative. Like, she knows everything.
Yeah,
so I come to work and she's like, girl, did you see that? I'd be like, no,
that's
what
my goal
happened?
to know exactly who I'm voting for. When I see a name, I at least know 3 things about them, know what they stand for, know where they want to take whatever they're doing too.
Right,
so
right.
That's my goal going forward. But yo, I seen a lot of people going out to vote, man. That was good.
It was at 11 o'clock in the morning. It was lines wrapped around the gym.
That's good.
Where I went to vote, and I was overjoyed. I was so happy, like I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. I swear, no lie, I might even lie. Y'all might think I'm lying. I wanted to shed a little tear. But the reason why is because I wear makeup, so I ain't want like makeup. I did. No, I'm serious. I'm emotional.
I ain't cried since about 94.
I'm emotional. I deal with 85% emotions. I'm a woman. I'm an Aquarius. This is what it is. So I really wanted to cry when I saw all those people. And then my son said, Mom, he's going to vote with his dad. This is his first time voting. He was excited about it. So it was really, really good. We have to continue to vote. And also, people have to sit down with their children, their young children, and you have to educate them on voting and let them know a lot of. But the good thing is, a lot of people do know what's going on in our country. These kids know what's going on.
Yeah,
they're very informed. They know, and they're not happy. Because when you got a kid that's 10 about, I hate Trump. Ho, 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 ho. Hate is a strong word.
It's a very strong word.
So say you dislike. Now explain to me why.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Explain to me why you hate hate or dislike Trump, and they can explain to you why they feel how they feel. That is really and I'm happy that there's a lot of more youth that are that are eager to learn and want to know what's going on. Because guess what? When they turn 18, they're gonna be in those damn voting booths, and they're gonna make a change because they want to change.
Something that's also related to politics, gun control. We spoke about this all last year.
It's not gonna happen.
All this year, and again,
it's not gonna happen.
Another mass shooting.
Yep.
What was it? 11?
California.
11 people dead.
Yeah, something like that. It's not gonna happen.
Yo, this is.
It's not.
It was
too
a crazy
much
number.
money. Too much money. It's not gonna happen.
To be like to see people's families on the news crying. It was one.
And then
there was one woman who her son was there at the Las Vegas shooting. That was in Las Vegas, and then he died in the shooting that just happened. Like, this is crazy.
And then you know what? A lot of people say, I never thought this would happen to where I live.
Yeah, it can be you.
It can be anywhere. It can be at any time. It's really, really scary out here. You just gotta, when you walk out your door, you just gotta pray to God that you and your family make it home, because they're never, ever, ever going to have a gun control where, first of all, it's too many guns in the street. That's number one. So you're not going to get a hold on it. Now, what you can do is stop them from putting out more guns, but they're not going to do that because it's so much money in that industry. It's not going to happen. That's like cigarettes in liquor stores in Brooklyn.
They're about to legalize weed.
Right, they're about to legalize marijuana. Oh, you know what? I was watching, because I watch him sometimes. What's his first name? He's radical. He's radical. He's a radical black man. He's funny as hell. His last name is Martin. What is his first name?
He's a radical black man.
What is his first name? Roland Martin, right? He, like, every show he had, I gotta check them shows, because he was saying that now is the time to invest in those marijuana companies before they go it is out there, then you can't because it's now
It's
a little bit of money now.
As far as it's a few basketball players, even actors,
$300 or $500.
Yeah.
They said that you can put in there in order for you to invest in these
to reap
marijuana
the benefits of
companies.
marijuana.
And I think I would love to. I gotta look into that. I don't smoke though.
But what do you?
I don't like smoke.
What should be the direct
I'm
direct
an
cause
asthmatic.
of all our people getting arrested for being, like Jay-Z said, entrepreneurs? what should? No, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Like. Now they have this free enterprise and people can go in to invest in marijuana, but you got all these people sitting in jail
that was investing in marijuana. They was investing in marijuana
too. They just is ahead of the game.
Let them go.
What should happen with all of these people sitting in
jail? Release them and let them invest the right way. What's the problem? But they're not going. No, they're not. They're going to be fellas. They're not going to let them invest. But I got to go back and listen to one of his shows because he was like, invest now while you can. Why it's just $300 or $400?
Yeah,
because
that market is going to be crazy.
Oh yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be
smoking weed is a fad. It's
never,
a wave, you know.
It's stupid.
You know, some of these kids get
and I'm
weed
not
before they get food.
Yeah, and then be starving afterwards.
Be hungry.
That's the stupidest thing in the world. I want a burger first. I need to eat. So if I have $10, I'm going to Five Guys.
That ain't enough in there.
I know. Okay?
Five Guys is expensive. Nah, let's get back to some basketball. So we got to talk about some early season outcomes.
What do you mean by
MVP?
Oh, can't do that now.
Why not? You do it every year.
They said Stephen Curry. I'm not going for that. I'm not ready to claim
Give him another MVP.
I can't. Not yet. He just got injured too.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like a lot of them guys, of course, like MVP, like LeBron, Kyrie. I say the Greek Freak. He's actually said on quote he's going for MVP this year.
As he should.
That's what he's going for.
He should.
So if he can push his record and keep it, you know,
he should. I think if they continue to play well and he doesn't get some major injury, God forbid.
Oh my God, he love this I word.
Listen.
This injury word, you love this word.
See, that's the problem. People don't want to say what it is. You got to be honest. Just put it out there in the universe. It's not going to.
My unspoken rule. Athletes do not speak about
It's
injury.
too many unspoken rules. That's why I couldn't be an athlete. It's too many unspoken rules because I'm breaking all of them. I'm dunking the ball. I'm saying you might get injured. What else? Another unspoken
injury, Mom.
Don't deal with nobody's girlfriend if you're a basketball player. Then she broke up with them. That's the unspoken rule. Well, Derek Fisher didn't care about that. He actually got engaged to her.
Oh, you know, Matt Barnes got custody of his children.
What?
Legal, yeah, like full custody, baby. Full custody.
I gotta Google that.
He did.
For what?
He was on Instagram too, like, got my babies.
But you know what? Let me say this.
Listen,
I think boys need to be with their dad.
He's a retired basketball player. He's not on the road. He has the means. They know who he is. He has never hurt them or put them in any harm's way. Why can't he have his children?
Full custody? Did she fight?
I don't know the specifics of their case, but he got full custody of his children.
I have to Google that. But listen, I'm all, when Raymond was young, right, and he was with his dad a lot of people. This is probably where we live. Always
it ain't
thought
where we live. It's black people.
Always thought that his father had full custody. Custody of him.
When I say I lived with my father for a few years, people say, "What happened to your mother?"
Like
Nothing.
I died.
She was down the street. I just lived with my father for a few years.
And then
nothing happened to her.
When Ray was with his dad had people come up to him like, "So how did you get custody of your son?" He was like, "I don't got custody. What the hell? My son can't live with me. What? Why can't my son be with his dad?"
It's a black thing.
And trust me,
it is. I'm sorry.
It is. It's stupid. But trust me, my son is 22 years old. December 8th, and he ain't got a blemish, scratch on his record. And I'm telling you, all these African American women who keeping these kids from their fathers because you're stupid, because he don't want you, because he got a new girlfriend, because of this, because of that. You are only damaging your child. Stop being dumb. He was good enough for you to lay down with him and make a baby because you could have used protection. You didn't do that. Stop it.
About to say?
Stop it. Let that man be a father to his child if he wants to be a father to his child.
It's just a black thing. It'd be like,
stupid.
Oh, I stay with my father. Your mom's sick? No. Why she gotta be sick?
Right, damn.
I see her every day too. I just sleep at my dad's house.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. But
I didn't understand it. It used to bother me a lot, but that's
But time
cool.
out. But even, Ma, you could tell it was a black thing. As soon as I said he got full custody, you didn't see how your whole demeanor changed? It's a black thing. I said he got full custody. No. I'm not saying change in a negative way, but you instantly was like,
let me tell
what happened?
No, let me tell you why. Because what I've seen of Matt Barnes, he's a hothead and he's an idiot. So I was just curious to know.
Why he's a hothead idiot? He could have been provoked in all his situations.
He wasn't provoked.
What?
He wasn't. I was just curious to know what judge gave him full custody. He not 50-50, full custody. What was it what happened? Or like I said, did she just say, you know what, I'm gonna let you have your boys? Which, listen, Gloria, if that's what you felt like you needed to do, yeah, her name is Gloria. If she felt that's what she needed to do and give her sons a better chance of growing up and being taught how to be a man, because women can't teach men how to be men. Half of the times we don't have a choice because the fathers don't want to be there or whatever have you. But that's not what God designed. That's not what it is.
Can I ask you a question though? If they would have said that she got full custody, what would your reaction have been?
I would have been upset all the same.
Okay.
Because again, I'm not that bitter baby mother. Like, I don't agree with women keeping their kids away from their father.
You had a very, I'm not gonna say blessed, because the right thing is not blessed.
Because they should do what they're supposed to do. But you know, my dynamic was different.
Yeah.
Because even when I would talk about like how we all got along and we did party together, we did carpooling together, we did basketball games together. Oh my God, how you do that? Now don't get it twisted. It didn't happen overnight. It took some tears, some I hate you, hope you die. It took all of that it did to get it to where it is. But now I'm comfortable and I don't allow no relationship or no one come in between my dynamic that I have with my son's father and my daughter's father. Ain't a person on this earth that's going to come in between that, because I worked hard. We worked hard collectively to have that type of situation. So no one is going to do that.
Got you. So shout out to Matt Barnes. Congratulations on having full
custody. I got to see what happened.
Congrats. My mother not too happy about it, obviously.
I mean, I just don't know what happened. I thought Gloria was a good mom. Maybe
I know that lady.
I said from what I seen, I thought from what I seen, Matt Barnes is an idiot, but like he could have been a great father.
Lady from nowhere.
But it's good that they're with him too, because he can groom them and teach them and show them and do all those things with him.
Got you.
So I'm just excited to be back.
I'm not.
Why? Because you with me?
I gotta spend a lot of time with you now. You know, it's kind of overwhelming. It's kind of overwhelming.
You see, this is
what happened. I gotta speak to you a few times a day. You calling me.
When you in labor for 3 days with a kid, right? And then you push out a 9 pounds, 6 ounces, 21.5 inch long kid. And this is what they do to you.
Ma, I told you.
When you still have pain like under your breastbone, like under there, like that from their feet,
we
because they couldn't grow anymore.
If you still in pain, I know a good lawyer. We can get a lawsuit, get things going. We go down to the hospital. St. John's is still up and running. We can get things going.
Feel this pain because it just shows me oh, that pain.
So
that was Shelby.
So who wins the championship this year?
Golden State Warriors.
Again.
Yep.
No injuries, of course.
No injuries. Golden State Warriors is definitely taking it. That's it.
Who's the closest to being contender?
On the West Coast or like either?
I don't think there's nobody on the West Coast that even got a chance to touch them.
The Celtics.
The Celtics.
Yeah. If everybody stays, stays well or whatever.
I'm gonna get a bell, and every time you talk about somebody getting injured, I'm gonna just ding it. Ding, ding, ding.
The Celtics.
Nah, but I don't know. I don't see the Celtics even being close either.
Nah, they're gonna beat. I think it's gonna be the Celtics and the Warriors. I don't think Milwaukee Bucks is going to beat the Celtics in the game 7.
So what happens if Jimmy Butler turns out to be a pleasant surprise for the
That's not going to happen. It's 2 things that's going to happen with Jimmy Butler. He's going to drink the water and get an injury, or he's going to be in the locker room and cause a problem. They're going to get him up out. He's going to be on. He's not going to even. He probably already have a team.
Hypothetically, if everything turns out right, what happens?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't see it. I just can't. I can't foresee him meshing and but then again he might, because he probably like they want me to do bad. People don't think I'm gonna do good, because I'm sure like everybody's gonna be talking about it.
Well, I think for Jimmy Butler also, and you see watching what happened with DeMarcus Cousins. Oh no, not Houston, Khalif.
You say Houston?
You know who they got over there?
Khalif, go back to sleep and wake up.
Khalif, you know who they got over there? They got Melo. Melo bring fried rice to the locker room every night, and they just can't
4 chicken wings cut up fried hard
with mumbo sauce. Listen.
Ew.
Listen.
What is mambo sauce?
It's like barbecue sauce, ketchup, and hot sauce.
Okay.
I don't eat that.
These Chinese people up there making stuff, and we walking
black
around
folks.
here eating it. I'm gonna give me some
Listen,
mambo sauce.
Listen, for real though, I don't see nobody being able to touch them. I feel like next year we'll have a new champion, but after but this year, them dudes, there's nobody can touch them.
No. Okay, so
we want to thank y'all for tuning in to episode
thank
1,
you.
season
We
3 of
really,
Basketball
really,
Our
really
Way.
appreciate everybody.
This is my exit. We want to
Okay.
thank y'all for tuning in
See?
to episode 1 Basketball Our Way,
She's
season
just so
3.
disrespectful.
I said this is my exit. This is how I sign
Excuse
off.
me.
You know, I always wanted to be like one of them Saturday Night Live people. Like, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Like, I always wanted to be one of them.
Go ahead, do me one.
Nah, you can sign off. I always sign
I don't
on.
want to.
You can sign off.
I
always
don't feel
sign
like
on.
sounding off though.
Nah, for real, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to episode 1, season 3
Third
of Basketball
season.
Our Way. Yo,
Lakers.
we feel like we get traded every year because we always at a new location.
That's true. Can we please
We
stay?
got-
Can we
we
get a
got
2-year contract to stay here?
We upgraded. Moving on up.
No, it's
Nah, that's
beautiful.
real, though.
It's beautiful in here. We did upgrade. It's really nice.
That's real though. Well, next year we're gonna be in Boston because they're going. First, nah. Thank y'all for tuning in though. We out of here.